Hi guys, my name is Taylor ARAIZA. I'm 26 years old from Dallas, Texas. Live right now in Orlando, Florida. Currently, I am a physical therapy tech at a big hospital here in Central Florida. I'm in the process of applying for PT school right now for a doctorate program.
So Taylor, remember when you were getting ready for college and how excited we were and confused we were? Yeah, so talk about how that felt.
So it was scary. We didn't really know the process.
We had no idea what you wanted to major in. We didn't know.
No idea, yeah.
So you were undeclared, right? Remember, we
Yep.
went to school, you picked a school. We were lucky you found a school that you felt connected to. I remember going to orientation and being so excited, and all those other parents were so excited. And we were all there, and they called us by groups by major, right? And big groups of kids would get up when their major was called and leave the room. And then it was like me and Taylor and 7 people left in the room because she was undeclared. So you didn't belong. There was like all those kids belonged together, and I never even thought about it until that minute in that auditorium when out of 300 people there were 7 of us left.
Because it was really hard to be undecided and take all these general education credits that I didn't care about or have anything going for me towards my future in. Because I was like, I took this stuff in high school. Because I just knew, I'm like, my mom's in business. Mom does something in business.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is, but she does something in business. I'm gonna go with business.
Yeah, and then you chose accounting.
So, yeah.
And we were shocked.
Total communication person, great at writing, not good at math. So it was definitely not a natural thing for me.
Yeah, so why did you pick it?
I was totally intimidated by the sciences. I was just like, I knew people who were going through the sciences and they were like, it's super tough, whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm not smart enough to do that. Just totally seriously, that's what I said about it. And then I was like, I'll do business. I was like, okay, I'm in the business school. I'm going to pick the most challenging thing I can in business. I'm going to do accounting. It was tough. So even though maybe I couldn't see myself doing it, I saw those people who did it loved it. And it's like any kind of passion that you see in someone, you're like, okay, I like that. I can get on board with that. For me, growing up, we had one parent in the household who had trouble getting work. Lost their job when the market crashed, and knowing nothing about that as a kid other than, oh, my dad can't find a job. Accounting was a solid choice. It was something that was always going to be there. I was always going to have a job, and I was always going to make some type of good money. It was really no thought about like, do I enjoy this? Is this something that I'm good at, or that I want to put a ton of work into to get better at?
Or that I feel passionate about.
To do forever. There was really no thought about that. It was kind of like, oh, this is stable. Yep. And I was good at accounting 101. Those are my sales right there for my direction. Yeah, accounting was not easy for me. It was definitely not something that came natural to me. It was a struggle. I was by the end of it, I was like, C's, get degrees, which didn't help me later, but I was just trying to get through it. And took a job at a big firm, one of the top 20 firms in the US, and I got paid a lot of money. But
yeah, she did. It was a great starting salary. I remember you telling me about the offer.
Yeah, I hated the job. It was tough because you wanna succeed, you wanna keep going on this path that you've put your life on, and you have all these goals that you think you need to accomplish at that time. It's disheartening for sure to just feel like this just does not fit me, and it's tough. And
I know you told me, Mom, there's something wrong with me. I mean, you go to work every day, you do this hard job, and I can't do this job. And you felt like a failure.
Yeah, my first big job out of college, It felt awful and like I totally failed. But it just wasn't right.
All these kids grow up, they get ready, they go to college, they're successful, and that's all you want for your kid, right? All you want is for them to be happy. And then to see her struggle with that and just be so unhappy and not fulfilled broke my heart. So you're working at this firm, you're hating it. I knew you were hating it. You asked me if it was normal to cry on your way to work every day. And then you talked to Kristin. Remember that?
Yeah.
That to me, that's when I think things started to maybe turn around.
Definitely. I was confused initially by the process because the things we would talk about was like, so what do you like to do? And I'm like, should I answer related to, she's like, no, like, what do you like? And I'm like, I like to sing. I love to sing. I'm like thinking about, I'm like, yeah, I love to sing in the car, I love to sing in the shower. I'm like, I love to sing. She's like, you're a good singer? I'm like, no, I love to sing though. And she's like, okay, well, what else? What else do you love to do? I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, what does this mean? Like, here I am, I have my accounting degree. I obviously don't like that. I love to work out. I really care about nutrition. She's like, what do you like about working out? I'm like, the human body. I like how the body works. I think that was the start of it. I think even after the first couple times that we met, I was like, what does this mean? What is this supposed to mean to me? But I think overall, it starts to change the way you're approaching the situation. So maybe you don't realize it when she's asking you these questions. You're like, what the heck? How is this gonna make me any money? How am I gonna survive? But you start approaching the fact that you can have a career that is something that you're naturally good at. You can have a career that is something that you care about doing.
That feeds you.
That you like to do.
Yeah.
That you look forward to doing. And I think Kristin was the one who got that conversation started in that direction for me.
You would talk to me when you were doing those internships. What you talked about was the people.
Yeah.
The clients.
Exactly.
That the connection you felt with the clients and what you learned about their family.
I don't think I realized that was what it was at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was getting through like doing work that I didn't like because I was saving money for someone. I was finding a tax loophole for someone to save money for their honeymoon that they were saving up for their son who was going to college soon, or something that like I could see on their face when I was like, I saved you money here, that
felt personal.
Yeah, that they were like, oh my God, got excited about it. And it was like, okay, even though I hate crunching these numbers all day and I need a lot of help doing it, at least when I get it all done, it pays off.
I don't think either one of us realized we thought you liked accounting.
I know.
But that was not what you liked about those jobs.
Not at all.
No, we know that now.
Some point at your job that you take some type of Myers-Briggs or one of those color personality tests, and you're like, okay, I'm yellow. Yeah. But I remember the Clifton Strengths Assessment that Kristin had me do, and I'm like, I'm getting my results, and I'm like, okay, I can identify with these things. But when Kristin and I really talked it out, she explained it to me in a way that I was like, this is me. The two that definitely resonated with me the most was empathy and significance. Empathy, definitely. Being able to understand how people feel, being able to feel what they're feeling is a huge part of why I love doing what I do. So significance is leaving a legacy. I think empathy is kind of my driver for why I love significance so much and why it's so important to me that I want to make a difference in someone else's life. And I get to do those things every day with what I do now, and it's really energizing for me. The best part about PT is leaving a little bit of a mark on someone's life every day, even if it's something small, even if you were just able to help them get out of bed that day. You made a difference and you made their life better that day.
See the difference in her face and her walk and her everything about her now that she's happy and loving what she's doing. She's just, there's a light that comes out of her. Yeah, she's so happy and it's so right for her. It's amazing.